How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 2, Episode 5 of The Mandalorian. This episode is titled The Jedi. I mean, what could that mean? Who are we talking about? Who are we talking about? Oh, I think they're talking about Obi-Wan, right? Oh no, it's Yoda. It's obviously Yoda. Like, they meet Yoda for Baby Yoda. Wait. Anakin. No. Boba Fett. No, that is not a Jedi. I think they're in an animated show, 2 animated shows. They have 2 lightsabers. Ventress. Oh no, wait. Ventress is dead. Ahsoka. That's it. It does kind of suck that Bo-Katan beat Ahsoka to being in live action first. You know, because it would have been great if Ahsoka was the first animated character to make it into live action. Jesus. And I wonder how this is gonna translate into, maybe like this could lead to Ezra. Something like that. We'll see. But yeah, last episode got corrupted, recording wise, which sucks. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad it wasn't this episode. Because if it was this episode and it got corrupted, I would have gone into next year. I don't know what I would have done. The funny thing is, though, someone actually commented on one of my videos that it would be a grief episode. And I never saw the comment. I was never notified that comment existed until after I saw the episode. Which, I blame YouTube for that one. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, I enjoyed last episode. It wasn't amazing. It definitely didn't really do much. All they did, they went into a base, they blew it up, and they left. With a bunch of explosions and action pieces. That's basically what happened. There wasn't really too much story. There was like, oh, the Doctor and, you know, oh, the Mandalorian finds out that Moff Gideon's still alive. And then at the end of the episode, we had like the interesting thing of Moff Gideon possibly having clones, maybe? And now we're here for the episode that Ahsoka will appear in. It does suck that they debated us with episode 3 and it was like, oh, next episode is going to be it, and then it isn't. And then it's like, oh no, here it is. But at the same time, Grief and Cara were in the trailer, so I was like, maybe that will be early on. I was expecting it to be later on because the first season did a similar thing where it showed like one of the later episodes in the trailer. I think it was like episode 7 or 8 they showed in the trailer. But I guess they're not doing that this time. They're keeping very secretive with this season. Like, no one knew Bo-Katan would be in it. No one knew. I mean, we all knew Ahsoka would be in it in some capacity. I mean, we kind of theorised that Bo-Katan could potentially appear in there. I didn't though, but I heard theories that she could potentially be in there because with the Darksaber and stuff, it would just make sense. There's also theories that Moff Gideon is on Mandalore and that's why he's hiding out. Also, one more story piece from last episode, and then we'll get into this one, is Moff Gideon has a tracker on the Mandalorian because this motherfucking little piece of shit, like, mechanic planted a little bug on the Mando's ship. And Baby Yoda stole some biscuits off some kid. Yeah. Truly magnificent. I can't wait to get into this episode to see what Ahsoka's saying. Like, what's she going to say about Yoda, Baby Yoda? Is she going to be like, oh my god, it's Yoda. It reminds me of my old master, you know? Will she mention Anakin? Will there be like a Darth Vader kind of cameo? We'll see. Will we see her sabers in live action? Ooh. Let's find out.
Forest planet of Corvus.
I wonder if that's a planet in Rebels. I'm not too familiar with the planets in Star Wars, other than like the main couple. Like Hoth and Tatooine and Dagobah and Coruscant and all that. Oh! Already? What? There she is! I don't think this is where she is in Rebels yet. Like, already? The fact that we're seeing her already and she's got the lightsabers is kind of insane. The lightsabers look good though. They look good. Rebels lightsabers are... Let's not talk about that. There she is! Oh, they play a fucking theme.
I've been expecting you.
She's not going to speak?
Then you know what I want. You will learn nothing.
I recognise the actor. Is Mando gonna help Ahsoka? How does it go from like Ahsoka to this? I guess he's practicing. Don't exhaust yourself already. He's gonna be passed out for the whole episode now. You know what the weirdest thing is about Star Wars? Considering how big planets are, it's a bit weird how they always find the specific spot where they're looking for someone. You know what I mean? So easily. What is that? That's Bigfoot. It's like a elongated turd.
Say about that.
That's gonna play a role. That little ball's gonna play a role in something. It has to. It can't just be that simple. Like, oh, Baby Yoda takes it and then the Mando takes it back, you know? There has to be more to it. This planet's very, how do you want to say, depressingly boring? Oh god, why does that remind me of Game of Thrones? Jesus Christ, don't remind me of that shit. Yeah, just walk away, you bitch. You're a vendor, like... I know what he has to do. He has to save these people from this, like, government or whatever. Oh, look at that. Like, the prisoners. I like that shot. I don't know. Something about that shot there really tingled my fancy. I can already see, like, a fight on this little path happening. Isn't that... Wasn't that in, like, the holiday special or something? Is that Pesca? Pesca, holy shit.
You're gonna need it where you're headed.
He's not gonna need it, because he'll just show Baby Yoda and then she'll be like, oh, this planet is fucking shit. Yoda's gonna censor Baby Yoda. The child, whatever. Right. Will we finally learn his name this episode? Probably not. Jump scare. Jump scare? Ready? Jump scare? Oh! As if Beskar can hold back lightsaber. What? It's weird.
I hope it's about him.
Look at God, the man. Like, good thing he had. If he had his arm from season 1, he'd be dead. She's gonna mention Yaddle. Oh, Yaddle. Is he finally gonna talk?
Speaking.
Yeah.
Grogu and I can feel each other's thoughts.
Grogu? That's his name? Nah, I prefer Baby Yoda.
He was raised at the Jedi Temple at Coruscant.
Oh, how old is he? Isn't he like 80 or something like that? Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I've only known one other being like this.
Ah! I guess Yaddle's not canon anymore. This might be set before the end of Rebels. She's gonna throw a rocket at his head. Please hit him in the head. He doesn't know how to. He knows how to get things. He doesn't know how to like send it back. What's he afraid of though?
Grogu.
I love how he's just like, oh, that's me. Every time he says his name, it's me. I knew it'd play a big factor in the episode.
I've seen what such feelings can do to a fully trained Jedi Knight.
Ugh, Anakin. Yo, what was that music transition? Oh shit. What is this, Doom? Yeah. Oh, well, I did the... whatever. The fact that Ahsoka can take on all these... I mean, not on her own, obviously, because... I'm telling you, that little pathway that the Mando and her met on...
Where is your master?
Moff Gideon? Now the Mando's gonna drop in... See, the thing is, I actually sounded like they executed them, you know, because it was 2 shots even though there was 3 hung up, but... She just walks past. Oh, not that thing. I forgot what they're called. Where are you? Right here. What? That was unnecessary. They play the music. Bidding. I told you, dude. I knew this would be like a fight. It's a perfect setting for it. Told you, dude. This is like Ghost of Tsushima, honestly. Like this. What should be like Darth Maul and Obi-Wan, like just like a quick little shush. Even though that is still one of the best lightsaber fights. That's it. That's the whole fight. Come on, let's just go ham. I want to see some lightsaber. It's so loud. There it is. Come on. Oh wait. Haha, that's sick.
Where is Grand Admiral Thrawn?
Oh! What? What? Wait. What? What? We're not getting Thrawn at all. Stop. 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 I mean, that means Ezra. Ezra. Can we stay with Ahsoka, please? I want to see this. Come on. I want to... Thrawn. Stop. I thought it was my forgetting. Thrawn.
Time to say goodbye.
Surely they have to bring her back next season. Or the next coming episodes. There's no way they'd throw Admiral Thrawn into the mix. I think Ezra's going to come back. I think Ezra will be in the season. They're playing a theme that this is definitely set before. Maybe it isn't, I don't know. Oh, Dave Filoni did write it. Nice. What a great episode, dude. What an episode. Like, I'm just trying to work out who it... Have we seen... Yeah, highest rated episode. Yeah, boy. Morgan Elsbeth. Have we seen her before? I don't think we have. No, I think, yeah. I think she's only appeared in Star Wars. In a Mandalorian. Are you kidding me? I didn't know it was Kyle Reese. I never click with faces, dude. It's names. I never click with faces. Occasionally I do. Like, I usually pick it up. But it's like, it was Kyle Reese. The guy who played Kyle Reese in Terminator. He's not been in much since then, though, has he? Holy shit. I am, like, the thing that is fascinating me here is... What's this Thrawn stuff about? Like, why throw that in? You no need for that. I feel like that was from one of the hardcore fans. You know? Like, people who haven't watched Rebels won't understand who Thrawn is in some kind of capacity, or maybe like Legends and stuff. But, dude, if we see Thrawn in live action too... it would be interesting, like, who would voice act him? Or who would play him? You know, because you need that distinct voice he had in Rebels. Like, oof. Wasn't that, it's Mads Mikkelsen's brother, right? Yeah, that's who plays him, I think. Is it Lars Mikkelsen? I think it's Lars, right? Yeah, I've got to scroll through Twitter here just to see what's happening. Ahsoka Tano, Grogu. Yeah, so we finally got Baby Yoda's name. A part of me still wants to say Baby Yoda. But Grogu's alright. And it is a little bit annoying that they kind of retconned Yaddle. Right? Yaddle? Yeah, there's multiple pronunciations for it. But, yeah, like, it's like they retconned her. Because, I mean, maybe she died before Ahsoka came to the temple? I don't know. Dude, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. Thank you for saving Star Wars. We're getting Boba Fett. Thrawn. There was no need to throw the Thrawn thing in there. I was good with just Ahsoka. Bo-Katan. Potentially Vex. There's rumours about Vex too. I think we'll see Thrawn next season. And I guarantee, if we get Ezra too, because there's been rumours about Ezra. Oh, dude. And there could also be so much more. They could do a spin-off, a live-action spin-off of Ahsoka. You know, they could... Oh my god. They could do so much. They could do a Boba Fett spin-off. You know, like a Boba Fett movie or something like that, how he escaped and how he survived. It makes me wonder, like, where Grogu is in the sequel trilogy. I guess he'd still be a child, right? He'd still be pretty young. So there's people saying, like, there was an owl. That might have been Morai. I mean, it's very vague. You can't really tell. It's very subtle. I feel like if it was, they'd kind of just throw it at your face, you know? They wouldn't be subtle about it. The Anakin. Oh, yeah, she referenced Anakin, dude. Like, don't remind me of that shit, dude. Like, that's still recent, you know? Siege of Mandalore is still recent. How are you throwing Thrawn into this stuff? Wow, so she's Bruce Lee's goddaughter, Diana Lee. I don't want to butcher that last name, but that is so weird, man. At beginning of the year, we had Siege of Mandalore. End of the year, we have live action Bo-Katan and Ahsoka Tano. So we got Ahsoka, Bo-Katan, Boba Fett, and a Darksaber. The amount of Clone Wars influence here is insane. And we're getting Thrawn too, so we're throwing some Rebels things in there too. Man, could you imagine if Maul was still alive? But sadly he's not. I mean, we could see him in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. Maybe they could end it off with that fight. I don't know if I'd like that though. Who could actually be the Jedi that hears the call from Grogu? Could it be Ezra? Could it be Luke? I don't think it'll be Luke. Could it be... yeah, because there's no way it'd be able to be Luke. If they get they could get Sebastian Stan to play younger Luke. Maybe. Because he kind of looks like Mark Hamill. Or could they get Cal Kestis, right? From Jedi Fallen Order. Why couldn't Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni head the sequel trilogy? We could have actually got George Lucas's vision for it, you know what I mean? Like the Darth Maul and Darth Talon. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this finale for this season does this big climactic thing with Moff Gideon where it throws in all the characters we've met across the season with, you know, Bo-Katan, the Marshal from episode 1, Boba Fett, Ahsoka, if the frogs get involved, that'll be some shit. Why? Like, legitimately, why would they set up Thrawn? The next season is going to be Admiral Thrawn. He's going to be the villain. I feel like it has to be Ezra. Who else will hear the call? It's not going to be Luke, unless they bring in Sebastian Stan. It's obviously not going to be Kanan because he's fucking dead. Who could it be? Like who else would it be? Ezra, Thrawn. Like the fact that you brought up Thrawn. So now that we know, okay, Thrawn is alive. He's out there. Because that was everyone's theory. Like where did Ezra and Thrawn go, dude? Is that who? Oh. So who could genuinely? Who could it be? I'm trying to think. Mace. We never actually saw him die. Like, he could have survived. Could they do that? Would we be okay with that if they brought back Mace? I'd be fine with it. But he'd be old as fuck. Honestly, that'd be pretty... If we get Sam Jackson, like an old, like, bearded Mace Windu with one, like, robotic arm and, like, a different coloured lightsaber, because the one he had somewhere in Coruscant, right? We don't even know where it is. Like, could he have got it back? So, it's either Ezra, Mace, or a young Luke. Who else could it be, realistically? I feel like it could be Mace. I feel... Because everyone's predicted, oh, it's going to be Ezra, and then they're going to throw you through a loop and be like, nah, it's Mace Windu. You'd be like, what? He survived? Like, I feel like that's what they're going to do. They're not going to be like, oh, no, it's Ezra. Because they set up Thrawn. Nah, I think it's too obvious if it's Ezra. Maybe I'll be wrong, though. I might be wrong. I feel like, why would they say Thrawn and it wouldn't be Ezra? But at the same time, it's like, it'd be a bit too obvious. You know, if it was Ezra, because they did the Thrawn thing. So if they throw us through a loop and it's like, oh, it's Windu, you know? Dude, that'd blow me away. If they get Sam Jackson in and to play Windu, I mean, who else would play Windu? Like, let's be honest. I love how this episode was very, like, samurai inspired. It reminded me of, like, a Western, but, like, part of it was, because it's still Mandalorian, it still feels like a Western, but part of it did feel like a samurai. That's why I said, like, it reminds me of Ghost of Tsushima a little bit, you know? Can we have a trailer for the next episode, please? Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau. I think Rosario did a good job. It is a bit jarring, though, because he's so used to her character being in animation form. So we're going to a temple. So is that going to be next episode? I get there's no time to do Lally. We've got to go straight into it, like deep end of the stick. Imagine like Moff Gideon versus Ezra or Mace. I'd be okay if Moff Gideon survives another season. I'd be okay with it. Like, because they're setting up Thrawn for something. I don't either that's setting up for a new show, like it's like a kind of backdoor pilot type of thing, or next season we're going to see Thrawn, like Ahsoka's going to come to the Mando and they need help with Thrawn and shit to help track down a Jedi. That would be good. That could be the overall like this season's about getting Baby Yoda or Grogu to, you know, understand his powers and train him, right? That's the overall arc for this season. And next season could be like we've got to look for a missing Jedi. Right? I mean, I don't know, it'd be too similar to this season, though, because this season's like, you've got to look for a Jedi. It'd be the same thing, just except you're looking for one that's gone missing, you know? I've got so many ideas floating through my head right now, this video's going to be too long, dude. I don't want to... Star Wars is back, baby. Just sucks. Sequel trilogy exists. I guess the sequel trilogy isn't canon. What is canon is episodes 1, 2, Clone Wars, Revenge of the Sith, Solo, because I think Solo is fine, Rebels, Rogue One, New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and then Mandalorian. That's it. Because, I mean, realistically, what did the sequel trilogy actually do for the universe? Like, for, not the universe, but, like, the series itself. I will see you guys, I guess, for next episode, which, episode 6, right? If we keep this momentum, right? It's not just about like, oh, Clone Wars characters appearing. That's not what makes the episode good. It's just fucking good, you know. But yeah, I need next episode now, please. Can I just like hop in between worlds and just kind of fast forward time a little bit, you know? I think that Beskar Spear though, that'll be interesting. I wonder how that will go through the season. I like how it really is like a game, isn't it? It's like a Western game. Like he goes and does quests for these people, like these side characters or NPCs in a way. Like consider Ahsoka an NPC, right? But like an OP NPC, like an actual good NPC. And then he gets the reward of getting the Beskar Spear. Like it genuinely feels like an actual game, and I fucking love it. It feels like he's just going for this overall quest, and then he's doing these side missions here and there, and he's getting this gear to be armed up for the later episodes. Oh, it's so good. Like his last upgrade last season was a jetpack. So was that Maury thing? It looks like Maury was there when Mando was looking for her, right? Like he was in the forest and shit. I didn't notice it. See the little things like that. I don't notice it on first time. Now that I like search for it and shit, I can find it. God damn it. But yeah, solid episode. Probably the best episode of the show, honestly. But can we go up or can we go down from here? We shall see. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Ta-ta and farewell.